Today I'm going to walk you through all the steps that you need to make the most out of your publishing experience. The work doesn't end when you hit export out of your editing software. There's a lot more involved, and that's what we're going to go over today. There are a lot of factors that influence whether or not your video is seen by millions and has the potential to go viral versus crickets. Number one, format. Make sure that your aspect ratio fits the platform that you're posting to. I know this sounds really obvious, but it's something that people forget all the time, where I'm shooting a video like this, which means I can slice out a 9:16 vertical to post to social media versus this is 16:9 horizontal, and this is posted to YouTube. Sometimes you see people take in the black bars a little bit because they're trying to look cinematic, which would be sort of weird if you're doing something like a webinar, compared to something like a digital ad where you want to take as much real estate on your phone as possible. You want this whole space to yourself. And so maybe instead of doing 16:9, which would take out the top headline, you shoot something more that's 4:5 ratio. And that way you have a little bit of room for, I don't know, subtitles, the title, things like that. Key takeaway is that you need to export multiple versions from your editing software per platform. Don't just bulk upload one separate thing and then just say that's good across the board, because it's going to look a little weird. Captions. Captions are free SEO on YouTube, which is the second biggest search engine in the world, right behind Google, who owns YouTube, so that makes sense, right? So if you're just publishing and you're not adding the metadata, titles, optimizing all that, even hashtags to a degree, it's not used as much, but it should still be included. These are things that you have to decide in advance. You can't just hit publish and then that stuff is left empty. So with captions, that's free SEO. Make sure that you are captioning on your native program and that you're not baking it in, because that doesn't allow that platform to be able to read the text. So if it's on YouTube, you're going to upload the actual caption, closed caption script, and then that basically becomes sort of like a background blog article that's searchable. So when people type in search terms, I need help with video production, how to post video when I'm done, a video like this pops up. See what I did there? You can also translate into other languages for more searchability worldwide, depending on your niche and your market. 87% of people watch videos with no audio, probably because they're watching from work or from the toilet. And so they can't play audio and they just want to read the closed captioning, which also means if you have something that's very audio heavy and not really, I don't know, like visual, it becomes a little more difficult. So that might determine what kind of video that you want to make, but you should do closed captioning no matter what. It is more work, yes, but it's worth it. Keywords and SEO. Kind of along the same line, how do we tell a search engine what to look for? It's not like AI is smart enough right now to watch video and to be like, oh, this is what the video is about. I'll tell people that that's what the video, no, you have to tell them, right? And we do this through the keyword research, telling it through captions, descriptions, metadata, hashtags, things like that. So here's a couple of them listed here on the screen. We've got your video title, the descriptions, metadata, similar keywords, hashtags, not quite as effective, like I said, but still worth doing. I mean, it's there, you might as well do it. Choosing the category or genre, still something that's important on YouTube in particular. Chapters, not including chapters, tends to drive people crazy. And the comments section. There's still the whole little art of once you post it, you pin something in the comments, and then that becomes more engagement and searchability. Don't skip any of these, because ideally they work in unison. Once you're ready to post, you should have all these things ready. And you just go, go, go. You post it per platform, and then you put all those things in, and then from day one, from literally the moment it's published, it becomes part of the search engine, so you can start getting views. I mean, I'm sure you've published a video where you posted it and then nothing has happened. Well, it's because there's no way for the search engine to take people who are looking for your stuff and send it your direction. You have to tell it what you are doing and why people should watch. A lot of times people say, oh, the algorithm is against me. No, it's not. You just haven't done a very good job on the publishing side of things. Again, don't just hit publish. There's a whole process to this. Do all of these things. Engagement and algorithm. What you need to do is provide value and service to the people who are watching your stuff. If they post a comment, engage. Now, don't engage in the trolls, right? There's that negative engagement where people post something controversial to rage bait. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you publishing a professional video to become the know, like, and trust person in your company. So once you publish it, thank people, engage in them. If they ask a question, answer their question. If they're like, how does your product or services work? you should respond to that because that also becomes helpful for other people and goes into that searchability. If you post answers in the comments, YouTube will recognize that this is a video that's not only getting engagement and also has an active community and user behind it, but it also looks at your answers and those become keywords attached to that video that you produced. So here's a list of techniques that you can utilize each time you post your video. Respond to the comments and be genuinely interested in the people who are watching your videos. Ask them to leave a comment and share, so don't forget your calls to action. Post backlinks to your videos, such as posting to a blog, announcing it on your website, sharing across social media, gifting it to other websites, blogs, journalists, etc. Doing collaboration videos with other content creators to cross-share audiences and traffic, and running some paid ads to the video to help get traffic in the first hours of posting. Yes, sometimes it pays to throw a little bit of money at it because it helps you push along a little more audience viewing. Hi, sweet girl. And then share, share, share. The work doesn't end the moment you hit publish. There's still a lot of things to do. After a set period of time, let's say it's been about a month, you can take a lot of those snippets that you cut out of your main video and reshare them on social media. Just because you shared it once doesn't mean everybody saw it. I would say once you posted your video, odds are only 10 to 15% of your audience actually saw that, whether it's somebody who follows your brand all the time or somebody who is familiar with your services or your own personal account. They're probably not going to see every single post that you do unless they're a hardcore fan. So 1 month from now, repost things. Hey, if you missed it, here's a video on XYZ. Or you can take those little pieces. Let's say you sliced out 30 social media posts from the main video. You can recycle those. Every couple of months, repost that whole set of snippets. It's okay to repost things, right? You don't have to always do the work from scratch. If you follow Alex Hormozi or even Grant Cardone, they talk about crazy amounts of content that they post. Something like, we post 50 pieces of content a day. It's not that they're making 50 pieces of content per day. I mean, Alex Hormozi is kind of crazy and Layla's crazy too, and sometimes they just do that. But they also have a massive marketing team behind them who takes all of the content that they've ever created and reslices and reposts them daily. And so maybe, over a period of time, the first week you only have 1 post per day. The next month, you're reposting some of those things and adding 1 post per day. And then month 3, you're taking the first 2 months, reposting some new versions of that, A/B testing, and adding 1 post per day. So maybe by the end of the year, you'll have 12 pieces of content per day, of which 11 have been recycled from previous months, and number 12 is the only new one, and you'll keep doing this over and over again. Now, if you finish going through your A/B testing and all this publishing and posting and you're still not getting the engagement that you want, you're like, Sydney, I did everything that you said and there's still crickets, then it's not about your posting plan or your publishing plan. It really comes down to the type of script that you're writing. So we need to go back to the very beginning and rewrite your script. I created a new video that's how to go viral in 6 posts or less, and you can watch that video right here. I'll see you there.